Good evening and welcome back to Cricket Captain 2023. We're back with another game today, another episode today. We're in the One Day Cup and I'm actually recording this episode the day of release. The day of release. So I'm recording this like 11 a.m. We're going to post it at midday, which means one of the rare times that I can actually talk about like current cricket events and it be like the same timeline as when I'm releasing the video, which is brilliant. We have got the T20 World Cup well and truly, underway. The group stage is actually nearly finished. And England have got their last game later tonight, which I will definitely be watching. I watched them play against Oman the other day, and it wasn't really a contest, was it really? But, Oman, they made it to the World Cup. You've got to give them credit for that. They gave it a good go. They tried their best, and they're here, and they can only improve by playing the better teams. England, they gave them a bit of hammering because England needed to for the net run rate and blah, blah, blah. But like the only way they're going to improve is if they join the big guys, the big guns in the World Cup, in the big tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, exactly, good on them. Australia obviously put England under a bit of a pump the other day as well. So they're top of the group and they're already through. They've got Scotland tomorrow, I think. Yeah, and the Blast is also underway as well. The T20 Blast is when truly underway. Essex lost last night. Bit of a weird one where Elgar and Michael Pepper smacked some runs. We got to about 170 and it was nowhere near enough. Sussex chased it down so easily. So yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. A bit of a surprise at how easily they chased it down, to be honest. But we were missing Simon Harmer. We were missing 4 very tight overs that would take some wickets as well. So it's here and there. The Blast is a long competition. Like, you've got a lot of chances to try and get some wins under your belt and get into that top 4 and qualify. Unfortunately, obviously, when we were playing, we didn't quite manage that in the game here. We finished in 7th, but 7th weren't that bad, Literally 1 win more, we would have been up here. Better net run rate. We would have been close to the qualification spots. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's focus on the game at hand. Let's focus on the game we got today with first versus second, Warwickshire versus Essex. The top 2 teams, neither of us has lost yet. Got nice positive run rates. Warwickshire must have absolutely dominated in their first game. Let's see what happened there. Well, it looks like I'll have to look at all teams then, because where are Warwickshire? Oh, that's too far ago. Where? There it is. They beat Sussex by 150. Wow. So they put up a score of 332 and they, yeah, and they absolutely dominated. They bowled Sussex out for only 180. That's a bit crazy. Anyway, into the game. It was a good win first time out. Do I really need to change anything? I don't really think I need to change anything. Let's go on the current year. Everyone's played 1. Who didn't have a great performance? Who didn't really have a great performance? Travis Head got 2 wickets. Look at that. Stoneman only got 4. But that's okay, really, because we're kind of judging off of that first opening stand from Travis Head and Gregory Flowers, who got 124. Together, they put on a big first stand. So then kind of anyone coming in after that was just like, have a swing. It doesn't matter if you get out. We've already got the foundation, so it's kind of one of those. Who's in and out of form? 1 wicket, but a lot of runs leaked from... Oh, sorry. That bowling average obviously isn't great. A lot of runs leaked from Gates, but he got wickets. What's the pitch looking like? Looking very good. Doesn't look like it's going to spin all that much. So I don't think we need to play 2 spinners. Maybe we could find a place for Richards. And we'll give Richards a go over English, just to swap things up a little bit. And we'll also give Bottleman a go over Harvey, just again to swap things up a bit. And maybe we'll give Bolland a go for Stoneman, move you up, Greaves goes up. We're technically playing like 3 people who can keep, which is interesting. But Redfern and Bolland are going to be acting as specifically batsmen today. Bottleman takes the gloves. Richard comes in. Any other changes? Don't really think so. I don't think so. I think that's as we are for the minute. So let's play the game. A few changes in and outs, but still with our Australian openers. we've got to bat first, and hopefully we can do what we did last time, just put on a massive opening stand and kind of see what happens. So let's go. First over, 1 from it. Second over, 3 from it. Here's the first Harlow drive to Travis Head, and he smacks that one away. That's going to be 4 runs. Lovely start. Okay, so after the first 10, let's just try and get to maybe 30, 40 for nothing. You know, no wickets down would be ideal. And how I kind of treat ODIs is no Flowers. Flowers couldn't do what I asked of him. Just don't get out. Just don't get out. No silly stuff like that. That was a bit of a silly shot, really. I try and treat one-day matches as get to 30 overs with as few wickets lost as possible, and then treat it as a T20. Like, kind of have that foundation. You want it to be as high as you can, and maybe you can start attacking a bit earlier. But in the last 20, I'm like, we go for it from here. You know, we just absolutely smack boundaries if we can. And I think that's a good way of thinking about it. You know, it's like try and get as many runs as you can in the first 30 overs. You know, you probably want 150, 200 maybe if you're having a good day. But it's not so dramatic if you've got a little bit less, and then you treat the last 20 overs as T20, and you just start smacking runs and see what you can do from there, because you should have some set batsmen at that point, to be honest. Okay, Oldman and Travis Head are going to up the aggression just a bit, because like I said, they have got, you know, they're nearly set now. Travis Head's going at a 50 strike rate, which is actually a bit low for him. So maybe he can up that a little bit. Shot from Oldman. Yeah, he's having a good little time out there. 86 on the strike rate. 77. So it's kind of fluctuating a bit, but that's okay. I think that's going across the stumps too much. Travis Head gets that one through. Lovely. 38 and 35. These guys are putting together a nice little partnership now. Already 60 plus. Which is brilliant. And we just keep going. Oh, Travis Head goes for the reverse. Finds the middle. We're going at 4s, yeah. So after 30, we'd be at 120. It's okay. Maybe we can up the aggression just one step, because they're both kind of set now. Try and push that closer to 150. Off the edge from Oldman, goes for 4. That one was not the edge. That was a great shot. 4 runs again. Oldman still on strike. Finds another one. 4 runs. A great over. Now, little step up of aggression means Oldman's actually got his 50. He's got it in, you know, he's got it in speedy time. Faster than Travis Head. Well, there we go. Travis Head hits a 4, and if he hits another one, that should be his 50 as well. No, that's a single. Is that his 50? It must have been. It must have been. Oh, off the edge and just past the keeper. Get away with that one. 50 up for both of them. Lovely stuff. They are kind of recovered well. 2 overs. See what they can do in the next 2 overs. If we could get to 130, I'd be quite happy with that. That's 120, 123. Yeah, 130 would be real nice. Just to kind of say, that's the 30 overs done, and now we can kick on. Now we can try and get like a good chunk of runs. 134 off 30. Lovely stuff. So we kind of enter T20 mode now. And hope that the 2 set batsmen can just absolutely start smacking runs at a good rate. Right, that's a maiden. That's not exactly what we're after, but that's they're still there. There's still plenty of time. And that's a good shot as well. Yeah, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Oh, he's going again? Going again. And he's not stopping. Oldman is really having a good over here. 16 from it. And that was a step up, yeah. So he's up to 88 now with that. His strike rate is kind of creeping back up towards that 100.0 mark. Travis Head likes. Yeah, we'll keep the aggression up. We got to just keep the aggression up, because at the minute, you know, we're only really looking at about 250, 260. I don't think is enough. But let's just keep it going. 3 from that one. That's all right. The run rate drops, maybe then we'll up the aggression levels again, but there you go. Travis Head just instantly corrects that. He's like, no, the run rate's not dropping. Oh, he might have got himself out, though. He is out. 71. Brings in Greaves. Greaves has got 13 overs. See what kind of damage we can do in 13 overs. I'm going to have to tell Oldman to attack a little bit more. Oh, and Greaves is gone for 2. So Redfern comes in. Just because Just because if Raymond Oldman can start smacking runs left and right, we're not relying on Redfern to do it as he's just come in. Then again, what do I know? What do I know, honestly? Redfern does not care. Smacks 10 of this over, 11 actually, and keeps the strike. So maybe Redfern can just come out, have a few smacks, have a few swings, and completely change the game. Oldman, what is that? Why are you he's playing so tentative there anyway? Okay, we got 10 overs. We're at 200. Well, we've got 8 overs actually. Let's try and creep to that 250. We've got loads of wickets in hand. That's a great shot. 6 runs. Follows it up with another great shot. 4 runs. A great over. And I'm just going to tell them to keep going aggressive here. Try and find runs. We had a great kind of second wicket partnership, but I would actually say we probably want a few more here. Maybe if you've only got maybe 2 wickets down, you've only lost 2 wickets after 20 overs, we could attack from 20 rather than from 30. Maybe that would be a better idea, just to give ourselves more time on the attack, rather than kind of hoping in the last 20 we can absolutely go crazy. Maybe that's what we need to do. Or Bolland, has he picked out a fielder? He has. But that's a good little cameo. 34 of 25 is a great little cameo. Brings in Will Buttleman, and he smacks that one for 6. Wow. Right, 254 is up. We got 2 overs left. Let's just tell them to both go aggressive here. Redfern in the last over. No, not out. 2 singles. Back to Redfern. Off the edge, another single. And we've put up 260. Okay, we've put up 260. So we're going to have to bowl quite well. That's a little bit on the shy side, I think. I think so. Maybe we do need to attack just a tad earlier. Just a bit earlier than the last 20 overs. But there's so much time in a 50 over game that if you do attack early and you lose a few wickets, you might not even bat the overs, and then you're kind of sitting there like, you're there like, that's not great. That's not great at all. So front foot offside, so we're targeting the leg side, pace bowling, very aggressive. Okay, Yates is very aggressive. Not ideal. We've got to open up with some pace still, I think. Go to chances only. First over, Snater. Only goes for 3. That's all right. Pennington. Pennington. That is a bad over. That is a bad over. 10 from it. Okay, Snater, can you recover? He's gone for a few runs, but he'll get the wicket of Garside. Lovely stuff. Okay, Remington comes out. Back foot. Okay. Okay. That's a much better over from Pennington, but this is still a little bit high on the run rates here. Going to change it up early. We're going to bring in Will Gates. Goes for 5. They need 5, so we need to kind of restrict them for a good 10 overs or so before we can start thinking about the attack. That's a better over. A better over. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a great over until that 6. Let's go back foot then on Yates. Here we go. Pennington to Remington. No edge there. 5 from the over. Is still a bit, offensive in a way. There we go. Okay, so managed to smack some. Remington. Okay, Gates will go again. Goes for 12. There's a misfield in there as well. Of course there is. Okay, let's bring in. Okay, let's just try and change things up a bit. Try and get a few fielders in, maybe. A bit more aggressive. Trying to find these wickets. Let's go. Richards to Yates. Can we get rid of a danger man? Not quite. Okay. Yates, you're going to swap out again. We're going to go to Oldman. Oh, yeah, it didn't change for both, did it? Okay, Oldman, another chance. No, he's going for too many runs. So Oldman will not be helpful here. Let's go to Travis Head then. And here we go. Maybe Travis Head could get the breakthrough. We need a breakthrough here. Okay, not quite. And he goes for 5. Richards can carry on. He's going at a good rate. Travis Head comes back on. He's gone for 5 again, but we get a wicket. Come on. That's in the air. It's straight to a fielder, and Bolam takes the catch. Lovely stuff. Okay. Get aggressive on O'Riordan here. We got to hope we can get Yates as well. Here we go. This is exactly it. Can we get O'Riordan? He's early in. He's not been there for very long. Not quite. Only 3 from the over, though. Going to go back to Will Gates. Okay, not bad. Oh, okay. Travis Head got hit for a few there. Got hit for a few there. So let's calm that down just a tad. Head to Yates. This could be the one. Could be a big wicket. And not quite. And then a 4 off the last just to kind of kick us in the teeth a bit. Gates. 1 more over, bud. That's a good over. Travis Head. Travis Head's taken a wicket. That's really, really helpful. But we need to go back to... I don't know. They both prefer pace. It's not really working for us here. We're losing too many... Yates is having a great innings. He's literally taken the game away from us here. He really has. He has taken the game away from us. It's not like we've dropped him or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with it. He's just having a good game. They need 53. We need a lot of wickets here. Go back to Snater. Snater to O'Riordan. Off the edge and dropped. Doesn't help. Does not help. You can't hold on to your catches. You're never going to win your games. O'Riordan is gone. And we'll try and get Rhodes, but, it's probably a difficult one. There's that one is a bit lucky, Yates. But then he's already got 100 to his name, so, he's already having a good time of it. And this will be 10 to win. Off the edge and a... Oh, there we go. 9 runs needed. Yates is having a great time. He's living life. Taken 4 wickets. That's not bad. Woodward comes in. Pennington will just keep bowling. Pennington to Yates. That's in the air. Take it off your own bowling. There we go. We finally do get the wicket. Maybe just going hyper-aggressive next game. We'll see what that does. Just hyper-aggressive. I don't care if they score runs. We'll take wickets. We don't care. Give that a go. We'll give that a go. Why not? Snater goes for 4. 2 runs needed. There's a maiden. How is there a maiden? 2 to win, and that will be... I don't think that'll... Will it reach the boundary? No, not quite, but they'll run the 2. They win by 5, and it's an interesting one, actually. Yeah, they kind of plateaued as they got to the end there. You can see that. They kind of plateaued. Which is an interesting one. Kind of is. Let's look at the over rates. They're pretty solid. Periods where we are keeping them down here. You can see, like, that's a good little period there. Maybe here. Well, good little period. But then too many in a row where they're going like 10 plus. And then at the end there, we take some wickets. And actually... we're thinking like we can slow them down and help our net run rate. But yeah, in the end, it was not to be. It was not to be. And we dropped to 5th with a negative net run rate here. Warwickshire sitting pretty at the top. But only, yeah, it's very early doors. It's very early in the tournament. And the next game, I imagine we're going back to the 100. We'll go back to the 100. We'll play Southern Brave next time out. And yeah. Sweet. Oh, wow. Injuries all over the place. Cam Green's injured. Well, Cam Green's not ours anymore. He's just a blast player. Quentin de Kock's got 1 more game out. Nick Brown's out for 3 weeks. Wow. It's not great, but there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I do hope you're enjoying the T20 Blast that's actually happening in real life. I do hope you're enjoying the T20 World Cup as well. It's like T20 season right now. It really is. And yeah. I do hope you're having a good time, having a good week, all the good stuff. I shall catch you next time.